Start a new one. All right, let's see. I don't even know if we want to jump in to try and play it. We probably will, but it's not going to be kind. I don't understand as a backup quarterback his play times F because they're both freshmen maybe, so he's never going to be the starter. Him being injured is killing me. He's a 4-star, but only impact. But if I'd have redshirted him, he'd have transferred. I'm really going to switch them because he'll play the slot. So he'll be leaving even though he's a junior. So that makes me want to go ahead and play the sophomore here. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to change it. We're supposed to change our playbook last week so that this wasn't our, I didn't mean to go there, wasn't our first week using the new playbook against a better school, but I haven't used yet in this game the Duke playbook, and it simulates insanely well. So we're going to set it there and see if we like it. I want to check depth chart. I like to use my thumper left outside linebacker is my right edge, and they keep taking him out. And I got Brown and Sill. Why is he starting? Pettyjohn's injured also. 4 weeks. Well, 1 week's 1 week too many, really, for this game. And that probably also just reset that. And my corner's still there. They are both. That's still the start. We still got Coy's not injured, and these two aren't injured. All right. That's still set. Rush right in, still set. Yeah. Gadget running back, okay. Nose tackle, okay. So that's our best bet, but it's not gonna look good. We're gonna try it. Let's see what uniforms we're going to pick. Maybe something a little different this week. Since it's a playoff game. I don't like the baby blue ones. We got the gray ones. Yeah, we'll do the gray ones. Something dark, because it's probably going to be a funeral.
The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the
And they're home.
We'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff. The Kent State Golden Flash.
Boys, this is probably going to be belt to ass here.
Team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College
BTA, I should say.
Joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff
Whoops.
is here. And let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going.
And we got to get the ball first to start the game instead of giving it to them.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway.
Definitely would have preferred them to have the ball first.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone.
Our defense is the only thing, not our defense, our defensive backs are the only thing we have to compete. Our coverage linebackers injured. Our best coverage linebackers injured, so not going to look great probably, but in the end.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters?
And then no audibles are going to work, which we don't really have receivers that send audible on deep routes.
Let's see if they can get it
Okay,
done.
Hester's playing.
They bring him down, but that's
He said he can play against the SEC.
39.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the
Let's
playoff
see.
game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's early, but this crowd
Take
is
that block,
fired
my
up.
boy.
Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Oh, I tried to get that first down right there.
48. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down.
He didn't call the play? Come on.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Well, we'll take that.
Breaking free at the 35.
Come on, y'all. Get off him. Get off of him. Grown man move. Let's go. Let's go. A little shocking by that, but we'll take it. I also feel like sometimes the first playoff game can be kind to you.
Here comes the Kent State offense on the field.
I don't know
They
why.
punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again?
You wanna keep
will
this
this
or not?
defense
Keep
make
it.
some adjustments to get a stop?
Oh, he got both of them, but not long. We ain't quick enough. We're just not athletic enough.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the
It's
quarterback
a
out.
different
Shut him
playbook.
down to prevent the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Smith.
What did he turn that way for?
In the flat. And he's brought down, but they lead backwards after the completion.
My man's composure must be terrible. What are we doing?
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down.
How does he not block that? Okay, but not enough. It really looks like I only have one player on the field with the talent level to compete on offense.
See if he can make a play on this return.
My best receiver is like probably worse than their worst overall corner. So if we can't play field position, man, there's no way we're going to beat anybody deep though. Come on. I need some options and RPOs here, I feel like.
What's an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets
I feel like the composure is killing us too.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. As he releases it, and the pass
I had the one-on-one coverage with the outside running that poster out there.
He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long.
I tried to smoke him. Let's see if we can run the ball here and get a couple first downs. That's what we need, a couple first downs here. God, he is grown man. Two of my offensive line.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go.
Just a difference in talent.
Looking downfield, it's Smith. Receiver makes
Let's go.
catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. First and 10 play coming up.
Let's see if we can get going here.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously,
Not
from a
much.
quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the
I
back
tried to
ends
slide.
up taking it for just a few.
They stop him at the
There's
47,
parts of this
but that's
playbook I
enough
like.
for
I
a
wish
first
I
down.
knew it better.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much
The
pressure
mechanics
on
behind some of the
defense.
player
The
movements
defense
on
coordinator
plays, so
spent
you know
all
where
week
everybody's going to be
preparing
at.
his unit to
I'm
be able to
supposed to
stop
beat
this
him
offense.
upfield, but that corner
When
I
this
didn't.
quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And that speed option can be risky.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, you'll
Hold the block, man.
Test the middle there, but get nothing.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
82 got tossed to the ground.
Flashes are moving quickly down the field. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look
We
at
just
the
can't
game
pass the
summary
ball
so far.
well. And we're not going to be able to just run against Georgia. Especially
So
not
the
with
rest of this playoff
both our
game can live
backs.
up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a
Let's
first
just
down
double
play.
team him.
He hands it off from the
And they're
gun.
just
The defense
right at the
all
gap.
over
Safety
to stop
just
him right at the line.
diving
Looks
down
like
at
a
the
man
line of
is down on the
scrimmage.
field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up.
We're not out of it, but we don't have a lot of options. We're going to get through this playbook a little bit through the game, I hope.
Running back grabs it on a screen.
Man,
Nowhere to run.
2
Goes
blockers
around for no
and
gain.
3 people there to make the tackle.
Great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback,
Let's see if I can
but
get the
that
tight end on this
instinct to
route here.
recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Can't get the blocking long enough. He was there.
It's incomplete.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Took contact on the throw. And it's
Yep,
picked up.
that's probably about
Throws
it.
right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open.
I know that offensive line was moving. Yeah. Let's see what happens if we simulate a quarter. Wow. Yeah. It's been a good year. I feel like we overaccomplished year 2 in the playoff. My last couple of rebuilds, I've been able to do it. But the first game, that playoff game, we actually got a win one of my rebuilds a couple teams back versus Colorado.
Playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can
That
continue
is
to dream
terrible.
of the national championship. The other
I think I might rebuild a school in the old Big or the new Big 12. Or not Big 12, the new goodness. Pac-12. Not a great week. Got our teeth kicked in. Let's see, we need 2 draft picks on this one. We might get 1 this year. What's the other? Pass block, run block. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's go defensive line on this for our defensive tackles, especially with the 3-3-5 defense, because we gave up way too many rushing yards. So I think they're the next ones we're going to go down the next group to upgrade. Looks like we got a few that want to transfer. Our 4-star corner was the player of the week for us. Let's just look at the job offers. I'm not taking any. That's one we'd like. That's one we'd like. Not yet, though. We got to win a couple national championships or something here first. At least one. don't need to replace coordinators or anything. We can just send to the end here. Not bad for a 75 overall school. Oh, I forgot. Oh, we can check All-Americans. Let's see if we had any All-Americans. I know we have some conference ones. We might have some defense. No. I thought we would. A little disappointing. Let's see. MAC-wise, we probably got... Wow. First team. We'll take 8 on first team. We had 11 players between first and second team at MAC, so next year that needs to be All-Americans. At least 5, maybe. Let's see who wants to take off. My kicker? Definitely gonna have to hit that in the transfer portal. We got the quarterback to stay once. I don't think we can get him to stay again. Man, you're terrible too. He's as strong as he can get. We'll probably let him go, I'm not gonna lie. 2-star that we recruited last year. We might keep him. None of them have impact or anything like that. Oh, come on. So let's see. We're going to go through here and try to get some of the young guys probably. We're going to start with our kicker just because we'd like to keep the kicker. He could go sophomore, 70-something overall. He'll be a junior next year. Not too worried about. Let's try him. No. Not worried about him leaving. Not too worried about him leaving. Not really play style, so we gave up too many rushing yards. He'll probably stay. We're going to try the freshman just because. And then we're just going to try and keep some talent here. He's not staying. Will Nolan stay? Nolan's not staying either. Alright, so not too worried about the players leaving. A lot of them are guys that wouldn't have started. Wouldn't have really played too much for us. Bottom of the roster guys after development. Also, it means Coy stayed, so we got him for his senior year. But it also means we don't have a draft pick. So we definitely need a couple quarterbacks to be backups. We got a freshman to be on the team. Why do we have... Oh, because of the end. So we got a nice lead on these. Let's throw a few hours and try and steal this kid. We'll watch that, and if that don't jump enough, we'll throw some more hours on him. So let's see, transfer portal. We'll start with recommended, but a lot of the times I feel like recommended is not where it's at. Oh, look at you. Thought it was greener on the other side, my boy. We got championship contenders, so that give us a back up a little bit. We're gonna need 2 also, though. Let's go any state and see what we got here, because we don't want a 4-star really. We have 1 championship contender, but I'm gonna put the hours to beat him out. Cutter Boley from Kentucky. Yeah, I don't want to spend a lot of hours on a guy to beat, try and beat somebody out. But he's playtime. No, he's brand exposure, which ours is not high. Cameron Dyer back in the portal. What's he want? Sophomore play style. I do like Felipe. So we'll try those 2. Let's see, halfback wise, I would like to bring in some talent here. Sophomore should be a junior. Receiver is going to be something we go after heavy. Just trying to check all the 4 stars that got interest in us. He's probably a true sophomore. We can get away with redshirting and probably keep him a few years. I tried to get him last year and couldn't. It's a freshman. We'll probably throw him on also. Let's see, receiver here. Definitely want to add some talent. Playtime's not a terrible deal breaker for us for a number 1 receiver. There's Eugene Hilton. Definitely would like to grab him. Malik Clark, definitely would like to steal him. We tried to get him last year and he went to App State instead. Nitro Tuggle would be a senior, but he's got speed. Let's see, we might go Pettis Jr. Don't want to come here. Gotta go through here real quick and see if we want somebody else. No, so we might throw Nitro on there as our and 1 more receiver, just to make sure we get 2 to have. Man, if we'll end up with too many though, not possibly. Which that's not a real thing, I guess. All right, let's see here. Definitely need offensive linemen. Gotta throw him on. Let's see. Just see if anybody's younger. That was already interested in this. We tried to get you last year, my guy. We're gonna try out him again this year, even though he's a lower star. Let's see if we got the younger centers that are interested in this. We do not. So let's go guard. We'll have to throw a couple on. Also, junior, what's he want playing time? That's 3 starting linemen. So we could afford to lose one of them if we do. Be nice to find an edge setter. McCray's not bad. He's not bad either. Because he can also play D tackle for us. Yeah, I like to recruit edge setters at defensive end because the only defensive end that's going to usually play defensive, the only true defensive end that's going to play in our defense is typically going to be, man, Mathis though would be terrible. Is typically going to be the weak side left end, and his job is essentially just going to be, man. We can put both those guys at defensive tackle. And we don't need them to be great because they don't, I mean, they're run stoppers. And that 3-3-5 defense when they play. I don't like pure power as much in that position. Center 219. You go to a smaller school, buddy. Oh, Ed Setter's interested in us. There's a 4th. Let's see, junior. We're gonna throw him on because we need one. We really don't need any defensive tackles because what we got coming in, linebackers would not hurt us to upgrade. Clayton would be perfect for our thumper position. But if we got McGahee, we could put him at our lurker position. Not much of an upgrade at linebacker for us, it looks like. Let's see if we can get, I want to see if there's a younger guy maybe we can bring in. Doesn't look like too many interested. We got 3 more and we don't need a kicker, that's right. Any state cornerback. But he's way better. That's definitely who we want there. Man, Ben Hanks, we went after him last year and didn't get him. Let's see, what do we have over here safety-wise? We might go after Hanks also. There's a kid. Let's see, second. I'd like to add one more young. Perfect safety. It's Georgia. Taylor's a sophomore, though. He gets pretty good, but he's a sophomore. I didn't have him long enough to develop him. About far down as we want to go here. Let's go up here and try and also grab the freshman we didn't get last year, who's now a 4-star. Yeah, he's a junior, so we'll let him go. What happened? Because he's playing time. Well, damn. It's going to need scholarship first. Yeah, we need a couple quarterbacks because we lost 2 in the transfer portal. We definitely need some receiver talent. Definitely got to upgrade the offensive line. Two guys that can pretty much play defensive tackle for us at edge. A couple linebackers, another corner, another safety. And if we can add the other corner, we will. So let's go assign some hours here. That's going to be the hard part. It's going to be stretched thin. Thinner we want to be. So let's see. We don't want Texas to jump up and grab him. We might have stretched ourselves a little too thin here. And have to go back in after we clear out week 1. That's the freshman. We'll get him. Penn State might get him. Dang. He's also a freshman, so. Let me see something. Let me see if there's a prospect I can find as a running back. We might be able to get him without many hours. Transfer portal. Halfback. We'll start with recommended, but we might have to go back out and see. Okay, let's go 80 State. He's probably a 3-star now. But I did a rebuild with Ball State, and they have a back that has like crazy potential. The only problem is he has normal development. But when you get them random upgrades or upgrades development in the off season, you have a great season with him. Does not look like he transferred though. So we might lose the running back we're going after possibly. We're going to try. Let's see, there's a freshman there. So jumping to first on those 10, I really want those guys. I mean, we need receivers bad. If the other schools on top of them don't recruit them heavy, we should be able to steal them. We're gonna put 25 on him just to try to make sure we get him. We have to hope nobody else wants Perry that's on this board. Definitely got to try and at least not get locked out of Buchanan's the first week. Man, we're gonna run out of hours. We can probably slowly recruit Williams because his isn't so full. I don't need both of these guys, honestly, but I would like him. Definitely would like to grab him. Balls. Let's see, we're probably going to go here and make sure we get the 2 linebackers we need first. I want to fill out needs first, real quick. And then get depth. That's the true freshman. He'll probably already be signing. Man, I want both those kids, but I don't know. And we're going to have to get one more corner, so let's see what we want to do here. Let's try and fend Georgia off of him. So we have the safety replace Paris for next year. Man. Being a smaller school and still early. We have edges that we like. I definitely want to try and recruit Buddy. Try and throw some hours just to keep him from locking us out if we need him instead of Goodwin. Alright, we got 20 more hours. What do we put on the halfback? Alright, it's going to be a risky week here. Let's see if we can get done. Then we can go take a look at the roster and see what needs done. So we got the first on one, second on the running back, so we might have to jump out of the running back. Let's see. Alright, so we got the first on both running backs. I mean quarterbacks. Yeah, so we're gonna pull your hours. Pull him, transfer portal and replace him with another running back. Let's see here. Playing time. Play style. He's not heavily recruited. He's a junior though. Bring somebody in the portal. I kind of want them to contribute immediately, but I also would like them to be younger backs. We're still first and we put no hours into him. I don't need the junior. Second on him, second. He's no. Let's see, second. Championship contender. They get a huge lead there. Junior, but we'll throw him on the board instead. Offer him a scholarship. Let's see who we go in. And they don't have the pipeline on us. So for first, you shouldn't have to throw a whole bunch of hours at him. Whew. Probably not going to be able to keep Hilton. This one we're out of. So we would like to add another wide receiver probably. Is he ready for a visit? We have a quarterback ready for a visit because we will definitely pair that up. We do not. So we'll probably wait a week for Hilton's visit. 25 still has us leading on Nitro. So we might have to add a receiver. Oh, that's not enough for Buddy, so we definitely want to throw him 50. We're probably going to switch him to 50 hours also because we need some offensive linemen. First, still on pretty much off his board, first there. So we'll probably go ahead and pull Buddy off too. Let's see what we got. First, barely. Probably not going to get McGahee, so we probably need to add another backer. Ooh, they're recruiting and they got a pipeline. I'm going to throw some hours at him. We don't want to lose him. So what if we let? I don't want to do it, but we're gonna pull Hanks from the board. Ooh, got messed up. We're gonna 50 him out. And we're gonna throw some hours his way. And he's getting a visit schedule, so we, man, 40. And we need to add a backer. I mean, they have the pipeline and the lead, so there's no point in continuing this race either. So we'll hit the portal real quick. Let's see, we wanted to add an edge, a linebacker, any state. Give us some 1 year spot at the position. He'll be a junior. I've never had him before. I don't know how well developed. Mathis still has his first. We're just going to offer him because he can kind of do a couple of things on our defense, but none of them really will. Be a rotational guy, possibly. Play style, he's a sophomore. We can probably steal him because of play style, which means he's passing yards. Let's see if there's a corner we can add without losing the interest we have. Not bad. He's a sophomore though. freshman. I really don't need one in the transfer portal, to be honest. So let's go offensive line, and we're going to make sure we get another tackle. Let's see if let's go rank. We're on any state. Start towards the bottom. There's a kid that I get sometimes in South Carolina State when I need to that develops well. Or from daggone, I can't even focus. I'm starting to get tired. Coastal Carolina. That's what I was trying to say. Championship contender. He's a freshman. I did not see Jackson, so we'll probably drop down there and grab that freshman. That had us first. It's a sophomore. Junior. Let's go. Junior. Dang, he was down there. I didn't realize he was so far down there. And let's see. What are the skill position we need? We're kind of filled out. We'll go offensive lineman. Says championship contender also. Brand exposure, so he'll probably leave us. I'm willing to run the risk that we might be able to keep him up for a year or two. Man, running a risk here if we don't put 50, but we have like 3 guys. We'll see, we might come back and put 50 on him. We kept first place and didn't have many hours, so hopefully because we have one more offensive lineman to offer, didn't we? Let's see if we can hold some people off another week here. Let's go to the board real quick. I want to check these 4-star freshmen. We need some more hours on him then for sure. I got 50 hours on Bud. We're probably going to have to cut that loss. Decide to do that next week. Or we might have to decide to do it this week and try and stay in the race for this middle linebacker. Because I do not want to lose this kid. To be honest. I'd like to hold off his visit to get him a complimentary visit. Let's go at a receiver also. available. I have to take a second here and find somebody. Speedster, Cincinnati. He's a kind of heavily recruited freshman elite route, who's a route runner. So, not like recommended. So we're going to any state and then go over here to interest. Because I feel like sometimes it's different. And there are people not listed that are interested in you. So he's a higher ranked receiver overall. Brand exposure, so he'll leave quick though. Let's see, where's that? He's a freshman, is a Temple, and he's got them. That's not the same kid. Brand exposure. Let's see. So we gotta go back to recommended real quick and find us a receiver to add to the board just to make sure we get another guy to give us some talent here. So let's see if we got Hyatt. We're third on him. Championship contender though, so we could come in and steal him. I don't want a junior. I mean, they're like legit a 1 year rental. We'll try the freshman. We'll try. Ooh, I didn't check quarterback, did I? Oh yeah, we're good. So then why'd it look like that over here? No, I don't. Got a handful of guys ready for a visit, but not enough to coordinate anybody together. So these guys, I want to put a few more hours on. Because as long as Michigan's not super interested in him, we should be okay. Let's see if we can fend somebody off. We won't get a... Ooh, so we're wasting hours there too. Let's pull his. Man. So we have a few guys we can adjust that with. Let's throw him some more hours because we're probably going to need him now that we're not getting both the people we wanted. It's frustrating. Frustrating. give them a few more hours. Try and keep them from leaving. Our recruiting board wanting to go somewhere else. Alright, looks like that's what it's gonna look like. Try and set some visits this week. Still second. Not bad on second though. We might be able to get back in front of him. I just don't want our talent to end up completely transfer top heavy that way. Let's see. Oh, we're going to lose Eugene. They don't have a visit scheduled. We'll try one more week. And we're definitely going to get his visit scheduled. This one's done. This one's going to 50. We'll get some visits scheduled this week. Man, I can't visit both in the same week. We'll probably lose him. Alright, lose this other edge. It's the edge setter. Come on, why is everybody coming after the guys I recruited at the end? It's also with Corey, got no interest from anybody. We went to second and we have the pipeline, so we're gonna up his hours. Because we definitely need to bring in 2 more linebackers. Alright, let's try and set some of the quarterback, Hilton, and the offensive lineman. Just to get a nice boost. His is 40, so we'll probably go with him. Let me check everybody's week 3 first. Good, and is one of these guys above week 3? Yep, so let's go. Grimes. He wants championship contender. Eugene, championship contender. One of y'all be 15. Well, he's 10. Almost feels like a waste. Let me look at something. Well, no, because we probably won't lose him in a week, so he wants playing time. Alright, we can throw 5 hours at somebody that we might need to use to keep them.